I grew up in Venezuela, and our culture was full of songs about older men being with younger women. One of the famous one was by an artist called Jose, and it was 40 and 20. And it was the story about this 40-year-old who was into this 20-year-old girl. And as you're growing up, it's like a little confusing and weird, but it was part of the culture, and you're like, okay, well, we're dancing to this at parties, so I guess it's okay. What we didn't have any songs about was older women with younger men. Now, that was Venezuela in the 80s. In the US, we certainly have the idea of the cougar and the MILF. And in Intermezzo, Sally Rooney looks at exactly that dynamic. We have our protagonist, Ivan, who's 22, and he still has braces, and he's wounded. His dad just died, and he's not speaking to his brother. He's in a very vulnerable point in his life, and he, chess genius that he is, goes to do a tournament where he plays 10 people at the same time, and he wins against all of them. And the woman who's in charge of the art center where the tournament is happening is 36. Her name is Margaret. She is so beautiful physically, but certainly so beautiful inside. She is kind and understanding and recently divorced, and sparks fly. And these two wounded, vulnerable, kind, introspective people find themselves in bed with each other, and that's one thing. Great, the sex was fun. But then they realize just how much they deeply get each other in ways that nobody else ever has, even though they're 14 years apart. And that was one where I was reading it, I was like, is she gonna do this? Are these two going to end up together? You're rooting for them so much because you see that they are each other's person, but you're also thinking, what is society going to do with this? What will be the cost for both of them? What if the person that is meant to be your love happens to be 14 years older than you? If you enjoyed this short, check out my full video about Intermezzo, which is pinned in the comments.